Hello everyone and welcome back to W13 Universe. I am your host Jitch and you are watching Friday Night SmackDown. We are just 9 days away from the Royal Rumble. Kicking things off here tonight on SmackDown. You saw this similar over on Raw this past week. I mentioned on Raw this past week, earlier in the week, that they're looking to further establish the tag team divisions here on SmackDown and Raw. Well, here tonight we have got a tag team reunion as the team of Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero are back in tag team action. Just double checking that the recording was going okay because I heard an audio stutter almost immediately, but it's fine. Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero back in tag team action for the first time in a long time here on SmackDown. I'm looking forward to seeing how these guys are able to compete, but they've got an interesting challenge in front of them tonight, as Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio set to face off against the newly acquired tag team of Zack, Ryder and Brodus, two superstars that were formerly on Raw, but if you missed this past Saturday on Superstars and this Monday on Raw, I announced that 4 superstars have left Raw and come here to SmackDown to help build back up the SmackDown roster after it took a bit of a hit, to try and create opportunities for those that weren't getting them over on Raw. The superstars that came here to SmackDown are superstars that were a lot lower ranked over on Raw to perhaps give them a chance to break out on another show. So here tonight we'll be seeing Zack, Ryder and Brodus in tag team action as they face against Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio. I've also been told that Antonio Cesaro and Scorpio are officially parts of Friday Night SmackDown as well. Speaking of which, Scorpio set to face off against Jack Swagger later on tonight. So this could be a huge restart in the careers of Zack, Ryder, Brodus, Scorpio, and Cesaro as they get these opportunities on a new brand. This guy just loves filming the fans with his phone. Everywhere he goes. Woo woo woo. What's actually on his phone screen? I saw purple. I want to freeze that frame by frame. I need to know what's on his phone. What even is that phone, by the way? Is it just a picture of like his logo? Is he not actually filming anything? Have we been lied to by Zack Ryder? Alright, buckle up. Well, Funk is on a roll on Friday nights. I don't remember if he gets an actual introduction. I think that was his introduction. Brodus officially a part of Friday nights. I don't believe we've ever seen Brodus on SmackDown before. Former competitor on the former ECW brand, as well as I think he started on Raw, left Raw to ECW, and then returned to Raw. But officially, Brodus is a part of Friday Night SmackDown. Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero got some very unique competition ahead of them tonight in Zack Ryder and Brodus, that's for sure. Two superstars that I think could really thrive from this new brand positioning for them. Interested in seeing if this team can go far. I've been told that these teams aren't necessarily people who have worked together. It's more a possibility that this could work for them and they want to see how things go. So, for example, over on Raw, we saw Justin Gabriel and Kofi Kingston paired up. Tonight we're seeing Zack Ryder and Brodus paired up. Now, these may not ever really become official full-on tag teams here in the WWE. But we got a nice throwback for you here, as the last time these two set foot in the ring, it was Rey Mysterio defeating... No, sorry, it was Zack Ryder defeating Rey Mysterio to capture the Cruiserweight Championship, which he then took away from SmackDown and brought over to Raw. Zack Ryder, no stranger to Friday Night SmackDown, from a Cruiserweight Champion and WWE Tag Team Champion on this brand.
He's here to have a good time. He makes the tag.
Rey Mysterio making that tag out to Eddie Guerrero. I like that their default attires kind of look like a tag attire for Rey and Eddie. I like that. I think that's quite good. Zack Ryder welcoming Eddie Guerrero back into the ring, and he drops him with a drop kick. And it seems like he's awfully proud of himself for that one. Ryder gonna take Guerrero into the corner of him and Clay. I say this is a very strange looking team on the surface, but you talk about two guys that they like to let loose, they like to have their fun, but also two guys who I think couldn't go the distance. I think the team of Eddie Guerrero, the team of Zack Ryder and Brodus Clay could be a team with a lot of untapped potential, a team of superstars with untapped potential at the very least. Move there by Eddie Guerrero as he manages to lift the big man Brodus Clay. Never underestimate the strength of Eddie Guerrero.
Ouch. Don't expect a lot of mercy to be shown here.
Brodus, oh, completely missed that one.
Eddie has the arm.
Eddie.
Guerrero controlling the waist.
Zack Ryder part of a very significant time on SmackDown history. I'm talking about the Misfits. Some people may remember that group from last year. Well, actually, it was a couple of years ago now. Right now, Eddie Guerrero getting the best of Brodus Clay, to say the least. Brodus shifting his attention to Rey Mysterio. Ooh. A nice move there by Brodus Clay. And Eddie Guerrero into the ring, and oh, okay. Once again, just making it look easy.
You know, there's just so much at stake for these teams.
Okay. Okay. All right. Eddie Guerrero just absolutely laying into Brodus. Zack Ryder may need to get in there. Looks like Brodus had the same thought. Taking it over to the corner. Seemed like Ryder was able to kind of keep better control of the match from the time he was in the ring as opposed to Brodus Clay.
There's so much upside to Brodus Clay. Power, size, aggression.
Ryder now. He could get this Rough Rider off on Eddie Guerrero. This would be pretty huge. He got him. Rough Rider connecting on Eddie Guerrero cover attempt. Have Ryder and Clay won this tag team match? No.
He's trying to get the blood flowing to his brain. What an impact from that kick. Wow.
As Eddie caught every single, well, took every single one of those strikes there. Now catching him. And Eddie Guerrero got, ooh, Ryder in for a brain buster. Takes him up onto his feet. Ryder dazed. Smart move by Eddie Guerrero to go for the tag out here. That Rough Rider clearly did a number on Eddie.
You know, when Zack stops goofing around, he's actually got a lot of talent.
Yeah.
Mysterio's got him.
When he stops goofing around. Nice teamwork there by Rey and Eddie. Something a little more out of the ordinary. And now Eddie off the rope. Ooh. Nice move.
These superstars are so unpredictable. I'm having a hard time
Rey
figuring out what's
Getting tagged back in. Zack Ryder seems to be in a vulnerable situation here as this tag team continues to perform the double team on Zack Ryder. Cover attempt on Ryder. Is this going to be enough? Ryder able to kick out there. Ryder running over to the corner. Smart move. In comes the big man, Brodus Clay. I don't know how smart that move was.
He's wearing down the midsection. Oh, unloading with the right hand.
And he was looking to perhaps get out of this one. Brodus! Right in there. Nice suplex. Cover attempt here by the big man. Is he going to be able to pin Eddie? No. And Brodus Clay getting all fired up here. What is this for? That is the question. A crossbody splash right in front of Rey Mysterio, though. And Rey manages to break up the pin. Oh, nice move there by Eddie Guerrero. I think Eddie really needs to get out. And it looks like he had the same thought as in comes the biggest little man, Rey Mysterio, who's just really determined to keep tagging out. I don't really understand. Brodus Clay laid out, covers on the mat here. Kick out. Good showing from Brodus and Zack Ryder so far tonight, I gotta admit. Kind of surprised.
Here he comes.
Uh-oh. What is this? Oh! More attempt here. Has Eddie seen enough? No. I'm speechless, honestly. I don't even know what to say anymore. This match so back and forth. I really wasn't expecting this highly competitive of a match. Not to talk bad about anyone involved in it. I just didn't think that we were going to get quite this level of competition here tonight. Edge and Christian will be foaming at the mouth. They've been wanting new challenges for their tag team titles. Two teams that are really throwing it all on the line here tonight. Nice DDT there by Rey. Not even a legal man. Cover attempt here on Brodus Clay. Ref. Okay. That was definitely a pin attempt from Eddie Guerrero that the ref just ignored there.
He's in big trouble. Incredible agility on display with that move.
What is Eddie gonna do now? Coming off the ropes. Okay. Interesting moment to go for a cover here, and that's it, I guess. Okay. That was an unusual match, to say the least. I don't really know what we just witnessed, but it happened. Well, I mean, it was a good showing from Zack Ryder and Brodus Clay, I must admit that for sure, but unfortunately for them, they are on the losing end here tonight. Looks like some things don't change. But Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero back in action as a tag team. And not only that, successful here tonight as SmackDown carries on.
Contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, accompanied by Nikki Bella. From Scottsdale, Arizona, Brie Bella.
Well, tonight Brie Bella gets a big opportunity as she's set to face off against the three-time women's champion, Tiny Shiny, one-on-one. I feel like I've never used this attire. I don't know why, but the black with the red, now that I'm like looking at it, I'm like, I don't feel like I've ever used this. This looks really unfamiliar. I like it a lot, but it looks really unfamiliar. The divas of the WWE continue to try and impress on a week-in, week-out basis. Obviously, they've taken a pretty big hit in terms of size for the divas division, but nonetheless, I think they've really made the most of that. And we've seen some great talent showcases every week on Raw, SmackDown, and Superstars.
And approaching the ring from the United Kingdom, Tiny Storm.
I don't know why the hair didn't update with the other attires. It's taken me until now to really think about that. That's not the right hair. Disappointing. Well, Tiny Shiny right now is taking a step back from the championship scene, trying to deal with perhaps just some of the new competition that has arisen from the unification of the two divas divisions. Unfortunately, we've had to say goodbye to quite a few divas recently, so things are a little slim right now, in terms of the division, that is. Interested to see if Brie Bella can get this major upset victory at the moment. Tiny Shiny seems to be in a little bit of downswing since that loss to Leader. I feel like there's kind of this need to reclaim her place. And obviously with WrestleMania now looming overhead, perhaps that could be the time where we finally see Tiny Shiny try to get her revenge over Leader. We've seen a multi-woman ladder match back at TLC, which was technically Tiny Shiny's rematch, just that it also featured 2 other women. We have not seen a one-on-one rematch between the two as of yet, and of course now Tiny Shiny needs to work her way back to trying to become Divas Champion. You got to think, with the amount of success that this woman has had in the past, that is most likely going to be a likely reality.
Oh my gosh! Watch it!
Being said, I think I'd be very interested to see a Survivor Series rematch down the line. Let's say right now, I think the #1 person to knock off the Leader as it currently stands would be AJ Lee. I stand by that. But I haven't actually put that poll on yet, so I don't know what you guys think. That episode also hasn't gone up yet, so I guess I don't have to worry about it too much. Excuse me. Quick kick to the back of the head there by Tiny Shiny. Back and forth, these two women going. Oh, drops her down. Interesting matchup coming your way here tonight. Following the actions of Brock Lesnar last week, Triple H said, "Please, John, you gotta give me the shot." We've been told that Road Dogg has apparently stepped down. He is disgusted that the WWE management would let Brock Lesnar do what they did to Billy Gunn, and he's disgusted in Triple H for not just manning up and just accepting Lesnar's challenge. And Road Dogg has walked out. I've been told that he is done. He exited swiftly after finding out that Billy Gunn suffered some serious injuries at the hands of Brock Lesnar, as he couldn't believe what went down. So that is officially the end of the New Age Outlaws, unfortunately, for now here on SmackDown. Maybe one day we'll see them again. But unfortunately, these things do happen. And Triple H, you know, he approached Laurinaitis. He said, "Please just put me in that match. Give me that World Championship shot. I want to shut Lesnar up." And Laurinaitis said the best he can do is put 6 confirmed Royal Rumble participants in a Battle Royal main event, and the winner of that Battle Royal will get to face Brock Lesnar next Sunday at the Royal Rumble for the World Heavyweight Championship. So we could be very well in for seeing a Triple H we have never seen before in that 6-man Battle Royal. But there are some serious talents in that main event. We're talking Undertaker, Mankind, Stone Cold, Drew McIntyre, Sheamus, and Triple H. Hell of a match, honestly.
Oh, what an offensive move! Is there anything Brie can do at this point, King? The attack on the skull continues.
Tiny Shiny continues to be very impressive in this matchup, as Nikki Bella now providing the distraction from the outside. Should come as no surprise when it comes to the Bella twins. Referee having a deal with Nikki at ringside whilst Tiny Shiny deals with Brie in the ring. The former women's champion is definitely fighting a little bit of an uphill struggle right now, as Nikki Bella once again gets up on the apron. I mean, there's only so many times the referee will put up with that. I feel like you really got to pick your spots a little more carefully. Tiny Shiny, I feel, is actually baiting Nikki Bella into getting kicked from ringside by attempting these pinfalls so frequently and off of so little. And I'm surprised that Nikki has taken that bait. Not out onto the floor, just over the top rope. And here we go. 9-2-5 from the 3-time women's champion. Tiny Shiny with the cover here. Nikki Bella once again. I think that may be it. That's a 3-strike rule right there, if you ask me. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, it looks like it. It looks like the referee has said, Nikki Bella, you are out of here. And now it is Brie one-on-one with one of the most destructive but tiny forces in the WWE. Into the ring, maybe.
And it looks like this is going to head back into the ring. And we're going back between the ropes.
Brie Bella continues to bring the fight to Tiny Shiny, but Tiny Shiny quick on the reversals and looking for a second 9-2-5. That was quick. That was very quick. One following the other. As I say, it's like she was baiting. What? Excuse me? Huh? Well, as I say, it's like she was baiting Nikki Bella into getting kicked from ringside, but Brie Bella kicking out of what has undoubtedly been one of the most decisive finishes of the entire Divas division for years at this point. I mean, I would be very surprised. Tiny Shiny powering out. Yep. What are we going to see now? Into the corner. Oh, big kick and a strike there. A mean streak of Tiny Shiny on display. Pulling Brie away from the corner. Smart move. Possibly wasting too much time. No, kick out there by Brie. And I feel like this one's been all Tiny Shiny for most of the match. But I will give it to Brie Bella. She has really stayed alive in this match for a very long time. Mostly thanks to her sister, but I mean, she kicked out of the 9-2-5 very quickly. That move has been on the winning end of many matches against the likes of Karma or Beth Phoenix, but it was Brie Bella that really shook the foundation of that move, apparently.
A bit of a test of strength here. Not today, too fast. Quick thinking to avoid that. Narrowly avoids the attack there.
Big back and forth lockup between these two. Brie Bella gets the best.
A good reversal by Silva.
Was that a good reversal, or was it a great reversal?
Watch out here. Oh.
Driving Brie away from the ropes as Tiny Shiny goes in for the cover once again. These two having a very lengthy and competitive matchup, I feel. Oh, crossing over the leg. Oh, whoa, what is this? Tiny Shiny with a bit of a unique submission hold here on Brie Bella. Manages to power out of that one. Nice kick to the head there. I don't wonder what the hell Tiny Shiny's got to do to actually put Brie away. I feel like she's had this match won so many times over, but Brie just keeps fighting. Oh, there you go. Flattens a tiny shot. Huh? I mean, come on, a third time? That's gotta be it. That's gotta be it. Surely that has got to be the finishing point of this match. It has to be. It can't go any further than that. There you go. Well, I don't know what got into Brie Bella here tonight, but that was one of the most impressive performances she's ever put on. Tiny Shiny continues to ascend the ranks, and I gotta think a Divas Championship rematch is in the future. I'm curious to see what will happen when Lita and Tiny Shiny go one-on-one. Has she perhaps learned from her loss to Lita? Could we see a bounce back from the former champion? Only time will tell, but for now, Tiny Shiny is victorious as we move towards our next match of the night. Scorpio makes his SmackDown return as he faces former World Heavyweight Champion, who's been on a bit of an uprising lately, Jack Swagger. No introduction. Okay, well, this is the SmackDown return for Scorpio, formerly known as Nemesis. Made his debut on SmackDown back in 2009. I believe after being drafted away from here, he's never returned until just now. This is a very different environment, but I feel like he himself is a very different performer to the guy that started off here on SmackDown a while back. But a victory over Jack Swagger tonight could be absolutely huge for this guy, truth be told. I know that Jack Swagger, as I say, he's had a bit of a downward momentum, but as of lately he's been picking that back up, and obviously he is a former World Heavyweight Champion with the Royal Rumble just around the corner. Well, you know, you never know. Maybe this guy will be in. I don't actually know if Scorpio is in the... Wait, what? This isn't Jack Swagger. What the hell?
Accompanied by the All-American Jack Swagger from Switzerland, weighing 242 pounds.
Antonio Cesaro. What is wrong with our announcer? I always wonder this. Well, this is not the match that we had scheduled. These two have been on Raw for quite a while at the same time. This is Antonio Cesaro's SmackDown debut. Jack Swagger in the corner of Antonio Cesaro. I guess Scorpio's facing Cesaro instead. Has Swagger finally made a friend? Ugh. Nope. I thought it was Cesaro. My bad. Oh, Scorpio going in straight with some strikes here. Dazed is Cesaro off the beginning of this match. Bulldog. Scorpio.
He sends his opponents flying to the outside.
Yeah, tries to knock Antonio Cesaro off the apron there. No joy
And he gets back in.
at all. Even phased right through him. Cesaro with a quick reversal. And Scorpio dead center of the ring. Smart placement here by Antonio Cesaro. Of course, playing to the effect of the fact that the referee is notorious for getting directly in the way of submission holds. A very smart move by Antonio Cesaro, to tell the truth.
And he powers out.
Scorpio setting Antonio Cesaro up in the corner. What is he looking to do here? Early on in the match for a move like this, I'd say, but Cesaro hung neck breaker from the top rope. Swagger was not too fond of that. I'm wondering what the association between Antonio Cesaro and Jack Swagger could possibly be. This is a very out of the blue union. Nice step up enziguri there by Scorpio. I really need to rework his moves. when I get to 2K14, because I don't really like Robert Scorpio's moveset anymore. It needs fixing. Bulldog there by Scorpio as he goes for the cover attempt on Antonio Cesaro. Not enough just yet. Up next we got a SmackDown throwback for you. The first ever main event of SmackDown, I believe. Taking place many years later as CM Punk sets foot in the ring with perhaps one of the biggest setbacks in his entire career. Former World Heavyweight Champion Randy Orton. Those two go one-on-one ahead of the Royal Rumble next Sunday, as they are two superstars that have been confirmed tonight to be a part of that Royal Rumble match. Been told that all 5 losing members from tonight's main event will be in the 2012 Royal Rumble next Sunday. Nice stomp there by Robert Scorpio.
He's left the ring. Watch it.
And oh, that didn't go too well. Cesaro able to turn things around there. Antonio Cesaro pulls the leg out from under Robert Scorpio. He lifts the superstar to his feet. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, that's just not happening. Robert Scorpio. Big elbow, no. Oh, big boot, no. Seems to be some tension between these two. They're not taking each other's moves very well. Nice move there by Antonio Cesaro as he takes Robert Scorpio outside the ring. And I have a bad feeling I know exactly what Antonio Cesaro's intentions are out here, as does Robert Scorpio. What is this? Robert Scorpio. Ooh!
Back into the ring now.
Scorpio staring down Jack Swagger. They had an exchange of words there as Scorpio caught with a knee to the gut there by Antonio Cesaro. And oh, okay, that's an interesting reversal. Spine buster.
And he dodges that one. Oh, don't do this.
I knew he wasn't going for an Irish whip. Be a little bit more of a good sport about it. Not having a goddamn barricade break. Senton into a cover here. Could he beat Antonio Cesaro? That'd be an upset right there. And Scorpio now looking for it. Got that tiger bomb off. Here's the cover. No. Not even close. Scorpio double checking. Maybe it was just a slip up. Maybe it was just the one move. And Zack Swagger getting very vocal on the outside here. Scorpio realizes this. Scorpio dealing with Jack Swagger on the apron, and ooh, a big strike to the face of the former World Heavyweight Champion. Oh, nice big boot there by Antonio Cesaro. If only he'd use his finisher and not just go for an Irish whip outside the ring. Scorpio coming up. Nice. Can never pull those off when you want to. Do they ever actually work? Okay, they do work. They do work, just never when you want them to work. Only when you don't want them to, because you definitely have times where you'll attempt those and you don't want them to work. That was a smart statement I just made. Scorpio, once again, you can tell that he's distracted by the outside presence of Jack Swagger.
Nice, well-placed kick to the ribs. And there he goes, crashing to the floor.
Just 2 more months, just 2 more months, just 2 more months, just 2 more months, just 2 more months. This game is almost finished. This game is almost out of my fucking hair, well, what I have left of my hair.
He thinks he has it.
Cover attempt, Swagger with another distraction.
Oh gosh, the ref's not going to tolerate much more of this.
Cesaro catching Scorpio, and there you go. He's got him up for the neutralizer. Drops him. As Jack Swagger has just been kicked from ringside, I think he paid off real well. Antonio Cesaro cover attempt here on Scorpio. Shoulders are down, and this one is over. Well, he's definitely got Jack Swagger to thank for that. I don't know where the sudden friendship between those two came from, but is he what the hell is this? Is he celebrating as if he won too? What are you exhausted from? Scorpio obviously dealing with a bit of a numbers game here. It looks like it's safe to say we got ourselves a team here. But okay. Something just fell down. I don't know if you heard that. But I don't know exactly what is the foundation for this team. But hey, it's something, I guess, as we continue to move on. Up next, CM Punk faces Randy Orton one-on-one. This is a big opportunity for both CM Punk and Randy Orton here tonight as they look to try and build that bit of momentum before next Sunday's Royal Rumble matchup, in which both superstars will be competing. And of course, for CM Punk, for those that don't remember, the Royal Rumble is a very serious time for potential redemption for this guy, as the first ever Royal Rumble match came down to CM Punk and Christian. And well, we know how that one turned out for CM Punk. He has been trying to bounce back from that loss for a very long time. This year could be the year. This guy he's been there, he's done that, he is a former world heavyweight champion, but that doesn't mean that the objective changes. This guy wants to be champion again. And to be honest, it's been a while since he has held the big gold. Of course, Randy Orton recently a WWE champion at the start of last year. He won the championship from John Cena back in, I think it was around April, May-ish time of last year, the very beginning of this season. Went on to hold the championship all the way through to SummerSlam, where he was cheated out of the title by McMahon and The Rock. And that is the last time this man held a championship. It's been 5 very long months for Randy Orton, I'd imagine. He could change that. He could very well change that. The Royal Rumble might be exactly what Randy Orton needs. Oh, it's hot. It's so hot. I am so done with summer. I know I say it all the time, but I'm done with it. I do not enjoy it. It can go away. Interesting start lock up there between CM Punk and Randy. I'd say this is a very classic matchup here on SmackDown. There was a time back when Randy Orton was the World Heavyweight Champion where I felt like we saw this match happen quite a bit, you know, and then obviously the transition over to Raw for the both of them, and CM Punk continued to pursue Randy Orton. I think a lot of his early career losses came at the expense of this man and the RKO. CM Punk with a quick attempt at that springboard clothesline. I think it's going to be very interesting to see what happens here tonight. Will history repeat itself for CM Punk and Randy Orton, or has CM Punk grown in the time since these two last faced off? And that's not to say CM Punk hasn't grown if he loses, by the way. I'm not trying to downplay the progress of CM Punk as an individual here in this universe. Obviously, he's you know, you take a look at his win-loss record, and this season has actually been the best season of his career from what I remember. The Viper. Randy very quick to be on the offense here. I do wonder what the future holds for the both of these two, especially with WrestleMania looming overhead. The Royal Rumble could be a crucial moment in that. We've been told that the next stop for the SmackDown Superstars is the roadblock before WrestleMania, that is the Elimination Chamber. This year it will be a SmackDown-only pay-per-view. For those wondering about Raw's next pay-per-view, it will be taking place 2 weeks following the Royal Rumble in what it will be known as the St. Valentine's Day Massacre. To clear that up for anyone that's maybe wondering, one has to be thinking about the possibility of a concussion. CM Punk laid out on the ropes. Randy Orton, I think, has been very much in control of this match since the opening bell. We've seen that real mean streak of Randy Orton. I mean, the thing is this has got to be an insult to Randy Orton in a way, to feel himself go back into this position. I feel like, honestly, he's moved so far past the long time ago rivalry between these two. But I still think it would be a crucial victory for CM Punk tonight, and a huge one at that. A lot of people have been rooting on the uprising of CM Punk, seeing him finally get back on track and become a bigger name here in the WWE. Some people even pointed out the fact that maybe CM Punk should eventually get a United States Championship opportunity, as CM Punk does hold a championship victory over Damian Sandow in their last meeting for a championship. The elbow drop successfully reversed there by Randy Orton, but Punk's staying with the innovative offense. CM Punk watching Randy Orton stumble into position as he gets him on his shoulders. This feels way too early in the match to finish it off, but it could be a big decisive move. Plays a huge factor later on. It has really woken CM Punk up. Randy Orton now looking all fired up. CM Punk dazed on his feet. Nice reversal there by Punk to just move out of the way. Cole picking up CM Punk, and there you see clothesline. Here we go. Classic sequence from Randy Orton. This is not looking good for CM Punk once again. And that is a shame, because I really thought that go to sleep was going to be the beginning of something big here. Punk, though, staying on the offense. Nice German suplex, bridging into a cover. No. Randy Orton, quick on the offense. Oh, here we go. This has got to be it. If he connects with this, not a lot of people have ever kicked out of an RKO. CM Punk bleeding all over the place. And, oh my god! He actually kicked out! I was just saying not a lot of people are kicked out of the RKO. And there you see someone who can now add his name to that list. Punk's blood just pouring from his face as he measures Randy Orton. He's watching, he's begging, he's waiting. That clothesline connecting. Punk now. What is he going to do up from the top here? Leg drop. Punk going up top once again. Is this going to be enough? The elbow drop. And Randy, oh, here we go. The Anaconda Vice. Is he going to be able to make Randy Orton tap out? This would be massive. Yes! No, he kicked out. What the hell are you talking about? CM Punk has finally picked up a victory over one of the things that has haunted him the longest, and he can't believe it. Randy Orton, with nothing but respect for CM Punk and how much he has grown as a superstar in the last few years. And these two will meet again in the Royal Rumble next year. But it's great to see them celebrating together here tonight as we now move towards our next match of the night. 6 men all confirmed for the Royal Rumble. 1 will be removed and placed into a World Heavyweight Championship bout with the Beast Brock Lesnar next Sunday. Let's find out who it's going to be. This should be an interesting battle royal. 6 of SmackDown's finest superstars all in one big match with a World Heavyweight Championship opportunity on the line. Now, a lot of people in this match have gotten their shot at Brock Lesnar in the past. Mankind has certainly never, and although on paper I'd say maybe that's not the guy that should be facing Brock Lesnar, as obviously he hasn't got the best track record, I feel like his glutton for punishment style could maybe be enough to wear out Brock Lesnar, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like he could endure Lesnar's beating a little bit more than most.
And approaching the ring, from Ayr, Scotland, weighing 256 pounds, Drew McIntyre.
I know I speak for some when I say I would love to see Drew McIntyre get that one-on-one opportunity with Brock Lesnar. We saw a main event between them a while back on SmackDown, and honestly, I thought McIntyre was very impressive against Lesnar. Now, there was the involvement of Sheamus. There was the involvement of, obviously, Lesnar dealing with that, which does kind of bring down some of McIntyre's performance a little bit, but I really think he went toe-to-toe with Brock Lesnar in a very impressive way. And I think that Drew McIntyre is not someone to be ignored. I think he's going to be an important part of this 6-man battle royal tonight. Win or lose.
From Dublin, Ireland, weighing 272 pounds, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus.
This is one of those situations that always crosses my mind. I'm very interested to see what happens when 2 allies set foot in the ring with each other. Obviously, Sheamus and Drew McIntyre, good close friends, tag team partners. What goes down when they both are fighting for the same shot at the same championship? Can they maintain that alliance with each other? I'm not sure. Oh, we haven't heard this in a while. He means business here tonight. That's what that says to me. This is a Triple H we have not seen in a long while. This match almost genuinely happening at the insistency of this guy right here. So if someone else wins this here tonight, well, I suppose they owe this guy a big thank you. Triple H begging John Laurinaitis, please give me a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship. Remove me from that match, the Royal Rumble. I'll give up my number 30 spot. I want Brock Lesnar. That is what Triple H insisted. That is what Triple H may very well get. And this is definitely a be careful what you wish for situation. We've seen what happened the last time Triple H set foot in the ring with Brock Lesnar. We've seen what happened every time they've shared a ring. But the one thing that's been different is that since capital punishment back in June of last year. So we're talking 7 months. We've not seen these two step foot in the ring with each other once since then. And that match went to a no contest. We never saw who the bigger or better guy was. So I feel like they may need to make the World Championship match unsanctioned should these two end up in the same ring with each other. That's just my personal opinion though. But obviously Triple H, you know, as much as I feel like he's my personal pick to win this, he's got so much riding on it. Look at the opposition. There is absolutely no denying that you are looking at some of the best of the best in this match here tonight. I think honestly and truly, you are looking at a mixture of simply some of WWE's finest. Stone Cold Steve Austin, one of the greatest to hold the WWE Championship. And again, someone we've not actually seen set foot in the ring with Brock Lesnar. We don't know what will happen if those two were to go one-on-one with each other. No one does. That could be an interesting match, for sure. But I do wonder if that's a likely one down the line. That means there's just one man left to make his entrance into this 6-man Battle Royal, this Royal Rumble preview of 6 of SmackDown's Elite, who will all be in the Royal Rumble, barring the winner of this match. Gotta say, it's quite a sensible move by John Laurinaitis to do this Battle Royal, as basically the winner of this will not be in the Royal Rumble match because they will have already won an over the top rope challenge and earned a World Championship shot. They could very well be the target of the Royal Rumble winner. Simply put, you win this Battle Royal tonight, you somehow, someway, miraculously defeat Brock Lesnar next Sunday for the World Heavyweight Championship. And what do you know? You've you could be on the other end of the Royal Rumble winner. Entirely possible. Well, there are 4 men in this match, that have experienced the wrath of Brock Lesnar firsthand. Now, Triple H is the only one that's gone toe-to-toe with Lesnar in a match that never saw an outcome when it happened one-on-one. The Undertaker here had his shot at Brock Lesnar about a week ago on SmackDown, or 2 weeks ago on SmackDown, and he lost. But could that have been the learning experience for the dead man? Could he come back bigger and better than ever and take the title at the Royal Rumble? Possibly. Now, Drew McIntyre, he has gone toe-to-toe with Brock Lesnar. He is laying it all on the line. It could be his time at long last. And then you got Sheamus. Well, let's not forget the absolute classic that they put on at TLC. That would be a great match to see once again. And then you got Stone Cold Steve Austin and Mankind, who have yet to have ever really set foot in the ring. And this Battle Royal is underway. We got Sheamus and Triple H locking up Drew McIntyre, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and Mankind and The Undertaker. Interesting to see those two go toe-to-toe. I think that would be a great match to see again, one-on-one down the line. You know, I feel like those two could have a really great exchange, as Drew McIntyre has already been eliminated from this Battle Royal by Stone Cold Steve Austin. They say we are going to need the biggest, the baddest, and the best if these guys want to end up going to the Royal Rumble to get that World Championship match against Brock Lesnar. And of course, Triple H went through a lot to even become number 30 in the Royal Rumble. The idea of him then losing that spot, that advantage that he had over everyone, but instead getting a shot at Lesnar one-on-one, well, I mean, it's an interesting situation for sure. It's definitely still a win for Triple H, but it could drastically change the outcome of that matchup, needless to say. As Stone Cold Steve Austin is caught up on the top rope here by Triple H, and that is a huge elimination at the hands of Triple H. And there goes the Undertaker. What? What in the world? Well, I never. You can definitely categorize that one of the things I did not expect to see tonight. No disrespect there to Mankind by any means. Sheamus with a big belly-to-belly to the game Triple H. The man who is laying a lot on the line. Not that these other guys aren't, don't get me wrong. It's just Triple H, as I said before, he is literally giving up his number 30 spot in the Royal Rumble if he wins this match tonight. Obviously, if he loses, he doesn't get a I went to say that. Can't believe we saw Mankind eliminate the Undertaker. This goes to show you never know what's going to happen in these over-the-top rope matches. Triple H is wasting absolutely no time. I noticed we haven't really seen a whole lot of flash, flare, and fight out of him here tonight. It's almost like he is all business. They're trying to get Mankind out of there. Sheamus gets thrown over the ropes. Triple H once again shifts his attention on the weakened Mankind, who he has consistently tried to eliminate from this matchup.
Another shot with a boot. That'll leave a mark.
It's come down to these three, and obviously this one, I mean, that's the thing about a Battle Royal, is it's just going to fly by. You never know who's going to win. These guys go into that fight or flight mode that you hear so much about. And right now it feels like Triple H is very much the target of these two. Can't seem to get either of them off of him. As Mankind now takes Triple H there, and once again fighting between these three. Mankind thrown over the ropes. Triple H shifts his attention to Sheamus.
Hard shot to Sheamus.
Clothesline there by Mankind. Got a bad feeling about this. Either way, I feel like any one of these three would be a great match against Brock Lesnar. So I feel like this is a win-win-win right here. We're looking at. And a goodbye Mankind, as we now come down to the man that formerly challenged Brock Lesnar for the championship, and the man who will challenge Brock Lesnar for the World Heavyweight Championship. Well, there you have it. Triple H will meet Brock Lesnar. He has gotten that date with destiny. We have waited such a long time to see Brock Lesnar and Triple H face off one-on-one. As I say, capital punishment back in June. 7 months we have waited for what we will now know we will see in just 9 days. I hope Triple H is ready, because Brock Lesnar is unstoppable. And he may have just given up his opportunity to leave Friday nights and go for the WWE Championship, but I somehow don't think he would have anyway. Triple H is victorious here tonight in this Battle Royal, and he will meet Brock Lesnar for the World Heavyweight Championship at the 2012 Royal Rumble event. On top of that, we now have no idea who will be the number 30 entry in the 2012 Royal Rumble, so big things changing up here tonight. Thank you all for watching this episode of SmackDown. I will see you tomorrow night for Superstars.